At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners. News is brought to you in part by One Nevada Credit Union, where right now you can refinance your auto loan with rates as low as 2.98% and no payments for 90 days for qualified members. Call us today for details. News is also brought to you by the St. Therese Mission, a future venue for cultural and environmental events near Pahrump. Get involved. Visit us at sttheresemission.com or call 702-507-4172. News is also brought to you by Hope Counseling Services, where we specialize in behavioral health, inspiring hope for a brighter tomorrow. Call 775-727-0101 for more information.
Tonight on News 46, a loose horse gets killed on Highway 160.
The Obama campaign opens its field office.
And the Shadow Mountain Players host a murder mystery dinner show. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Zach Fuentes and Monique Mitchell. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
And good evening. It's Monday, August 20th, 2012. I'm Zach Fuentes.
And I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46.
Well, at around 10:30 Saturday night, Nye County Sheriff's deputies, Highway Patrol, and Animal Control were called out to Highway 160 and Betty Avenue for a reported horse versus vehicle accident. The horse allegedly roamed into the roadway from Saturday night's local Gymkhana event. News 46 contacted a Gymkhana official who is unable to make a statement at this time. Events leading up to this tragic accident are still under investigation.
And with only 77 days left until Election Day, those running for office are busier than ever campaigning, and that includes the president himself, who is running for re-election. The Obama campaign has opened their first field office here in Pahrump. Congressional candidate Stephen Horsford and U.S. Representative for Florida's 20th Congressional District, Deborah Wasserman Schultz, were on hand for the opening. We spoke to Lorraine Murray of the Nye County Democratic Party.
We're opening today the field office for the Obama campaign and also for Stephen Horsford's campaign. This is outstanding. The fact that the national organization has chosen to have a field office here in Pahrump, and Stephen Horsford's having a field office here. Shelley Berkeley's going to have a field office here. So Pahrump's getting a lot of attention from all of the candidates in the Democratic Party.
Who are we going to be seeing here today?
Well, there will be staff from the national and local campaigns for Obama, and our guest speaker will be Debbie Wasserman Schultz.
We are going to make sure that there is no corner of Nevada that we don't travel to organize and mobilize and fire up supporters for Barack Obama to carry him back to the White House for a second term.
And I assume it's no coincidence that it's so close to the Nye County Democratic office?
No, we encourage them to be close to us because we're going to have a lot of activities going on. We'll need the extra space for phone banking and volunteers to come in, and so this way we'll be able to coordinate all of our efforts and get the Democrats and independents and Republicans of Nye County excited about re-electing President Obama and our Senator-to-be, Shelley Berkeley, and our House of Representatives, Stephen Horsford.
I am running because I want to work with the president to make sure that we create the jobs, to grow our economy, to address our housing issue, to protect Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, not to repeal it, and to make sure that our children and our veterans have the investments that they deserve.
Is the Nye County Democrats looking for volunteers still?
Absolutely. we're always having volunteers. And anybody that knows me in this community is like, that's what I like to do, is get people active, get them involved. I think the best way that you can be a citizen of this community is to get out, to find out what the issues are, to meet the candidates, to get all of your questions answered, and to make an educated choice for the best candidate to represent you.
If someone is interested in being a volunteer, can they call you?
Yes, they can call our Democratic office. We do have staff here Monday through Friday from 9 to 3. The office number is 727-9966.
More local news to come after the break. Please keep it here.
Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Children's Dentistry of Pahrump, specializing in sedation dentistry, now accepting adult patients. Call now for free IV sedation with dental implant, 751-2184.
And welcome back to News 46. The Hideaway on Pahrump Valley was happy to welcome for the 3rd year in a row trick shot pool playing celebrity artist Mike Massey, who came to Pahrump to help raise funds for Quilts for Cancer.
Well, this is the benefit we do every year to raise money. I think they buy quilts and things for the veterans. It's all for the or it might be for the cancer this year. Do you know? I don't.
Quilts for Cancer is the event. Yeah.
Quilts for Cancer. So we do this every year, and it's a great thing. And they have a tournament, and the players, some of the better players around here, play in their tournament, and they have a great time. And I'm going to do a show, trick shot show, and I'm just kind of giving back a little bit of. What God has given to me, and there's no way I could give everything back, but a little bit, here and there, yeah.
So you've been a lot of places. Can you tell us some of the places you've been? You've been all around the world.
Well, I've been to over probably 40 countries, and just in the last year, I've been to Europe twice. I was in Egypt doing a ministry, or I do a trick shot ministry. I was in Philippines for a month doing missionary work over there. And then I came back for a week, went to China. That's just in the last 6-7 weeks. I've been over 40,000 miles just in the last. And then I flew to Chicago, then went to Nebraska. That's all I do, I've traveled. But I've been to almost all the European countries. I've been to Russia quite a few times, China, Kazakhstan, Saudi Arabia, Africa twice, just everywhere, yeah.
So this career of yours is just taking you to a lot of places. How do you find Pahrump?
Oh, I love it here. I'm from a small town. My town I'm from is smaller than this town, so where I was born and raised. And so I like small towns, and the people are down to earth, and everybody seems like they know each other, and you don't find that so much in the bigger cities, which, of course, I like the big cities too, Yeah.
So you have a lot of shots that you're famous for. One shot that people talk about a lot is the boot shot, I think it's called.
Shot, that's my favorite shot, the boot shot. That helped me win a competition. I think it was in 2003 or 4, and it's my favorite shot. That's when I shoot the cue ball from the side pocket about 11, 12 feet through the air into a cowboy boot that's on the floor. Yeah.
So people, if they want, can actually even get lessons with you. Is that correct?
I'm giving a clinic tomorrow. I do a lot of teaching. I've taught probably 1,000 students in the last 3 years, and I teach all parts of the game, not trick shots. If they want to learn a trick shot, I'm teaching that too. But it's for 9-ball, 8-ball, I teach in fundamentals. But not only that, it's more of the higher skill level players too. Well, I have taught a few pros, like Jeanette Lee. I trained her for about, the Black Widow, I trained her for about 2 weeks when she won that trick shot competition.
Cafe Murder is the name of the murder mystery show that the Shadow Mountain Players put on at Our Lady of the Valley Catholic Church. The show is an interactive one that allows the audience to play a role in the story too. We spoke to Carlton McCaslin and some of the show's cast members.
Okay, the show is called Cafe Murder. It's supposed to be an Italian restaurant. Somebody gets killed here. We usually do a murder mystery down here at Catholic Church once a year. We do it for the Knights of Columbus as a benefit for them. Prices are really economical. It's $15, which includes the show and the meal. It's a spaghetti dinner. We'll do it again next weekend, Friday and Saturday. Doors open at 6, meals served at 7, and murder sometime after that.
So is there audience participation in this?
What happens in this one is kind of like a big game of Clue. The audience gets ballots, and they get to ask every suspect a question. They get to ask 3 questions to every suspect. Then they put down who they think the killer is. And then we go through and put all the ones with the right name in the black, or put them in a basket. We draw the winning name out, and they win a free prize.
So what's the meal here tonight?
Meal is it's an Italian pasta meal with the sauce and the meatballs and the salad and the garlic bread, and there's wine available.
My role is I play a very lovable character that everybody just loves me to death. I'm here with all of my sisters for my birthday party, and we're just all super excited to be together.
But love you to death is kind of taken a little bit seriously, right?
Well, I can't give it away. I'm not the person who gets murdered, of course, but probably the person in the play that everyone wants me to be murdered.
Playing Melanie, and I'm the hippie sister, and I'm reliving my life as a hippie, peace man.
Is this your first show with the Shadow Mountain Players?
No, I've been with them for about 6 years now.
And have you had a great time?
Yeah, it's fun. They're a great group of people.
Has this been your favorite character so far, or have you had even more?
No, I think this one might be the most favorite, even though I got a few lines. But the other one was my favorite. Was the one they did last fall, and I was kind of the secretary to the detective, and I was like kind of a floozy with the long cigarette. That went over real good.
So Shadow Mountain Players have any other shows in the works for the future at this point?
We sure do. We have our melodrama coming up. That's part of the Wild West Extravaganza. It's Ambrose, Adverse and Ambrose is what it is.
So that actually looked like it was a lot of fun.
It was. They had a good time. The audience has a good time, and everybody's just active in it. It's a lot of fun.
Really?
Those kinds of shows.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would love to be a part of that next time.
Should audition.
Yes. So anyways, we'll have more news for you after this break, so keep it here.